Hi, little ponies. I'm Starlight, and welcome to another installment of fanchat. Here today to help me talk about just about anything is Fatal Park,
Hello.
Floor Level Knight,
Hey.
Laura Rose,
Hey everyone!
Scribble Scrabble,
Yo.
Finger Brony,
Heyo.
and you all know me. Hopefully we'll have some more exciting people showing up as we continue on. But to help start us off and get us talking and discussing, I thought it would be a great idea for us to discuss some things that we like about Disney. For instance, I was always a huge fan of the original animation. I loved the hand-drawn animation, and I loved, like Sleeping Beauty, although I wasn't particularly fond of the princess or the prince in that one. Maleficent always took it for me. Or like, I want to say Anastasia, but I know that's not a Disney movie.
Don Bluth.
Yes, I know. But when I was a little kid, I thought it was a Disney movie. I also thought Thumbelina was a Disney movie. I was a little kid. Give me a break.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll be right back. I have to do a little bit of cleaning.
Kidoki Loki. Anyways.
Sorry.
So does anybody have anything they particularly really want to see in season 5 of,
Alicorn Spike. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I'd like to see Spike maybe have like a growth spurt or like just get a little fruit or something. You know? Like show us that he is in fact growing. Because he still looks the same as season 1.
I mean, to be honest, I've had my fall expectance of My Little Pony. I mean, it's a great show. I would love to see the 5th season, but there's really not much else I'm looking for, to be honest. I mean, it was great so far. Everything I hoped for has been expected by everyone else, and which has been achieved in the previous seasons. That is nice, but there's really not much else for me to wonder about. I mean, yeah, of course, there's always going to be little theories here and there. There's always going to be a lot of curiosity about the whole world of My Little Pony, but there's nothing that's really keeping me watching now. I mean, of course I'm going to watch it, no doubt about that, but I guess I'm not going to have that eagerness I did when I was watching the 2nd and 3rd season.
Okay.
You know what I want to talk about? It's the main 6 and their rainbow power.
Oh,
Do you really
goodness.
know how to control it?
Well, it seems like they automatically knew how to control it. It was no questions of, oh hey, how do we use this? No, just full on face the rainbow, you know? Also, why did Rarity have 2 tails?
Because if they can do it on Rarity, they can do it.
But she had 2 tails.
Hey, it's the right. If they wanted her to have 2 tails, then they made her with 2 tails.
Yeah, as if Rarity didn't have enough hair.
True.
But everybody hate Rarity.
I love Rarity.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you're right. But what I have noticed is Rarity is the most hated among the whole fandom.
What are you
Why is
talking
that?
about? People either
Well,
love
not
her
the
or
most
they
hated
hate
out of the
her.
whole series, but I'm talking about like of the main 6. She's least respected. I really like my
Not
Rarity.
Applejack was
One
the
of my
least
top 2.
respected. Everybody calls her background pony.
Wow. But mostly, anyway, okay. Back to the topic. I mean, sure they have the power, but do they truly know how to use the power besides having themselves in the group? I mean, what about the
Other
balance?
people control the powers? Will they expand if they create more friends?
I know, but what about the balance?
What if one of them dies?
True. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, listen to this.
We underestimate the importance of balance. When it's there, we're at peace. If something is off, everything falls.
Okay. Oh,
I'm getting like technical buzz. Don't do that.
Oh.
Ow.
sorry.
Yeah, it is my ears.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything? Stupid microphone. Oh well. Anyway, I wanted you to hear what they were going to say about it. If anyone seen the episode 3 of season 4 of Ninjago, Masters of Ninjutsu?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, it's a Lego TV show on Cartoon Network.
I don't watch Lego
And there's
TV
this
shows. There's
character.
no point. They can't be killed.
Yeah, but this one's different because it's about a warrior called okay. So there are a character in that TV show who is named Lloyd, and he is the Golden Ninja, and he has all the power of the first ninja. He can make vehicles appear out of nowhere. He can menace a golden dragon to do whatever he wants. But
Hey,
his
guys.
father tells him that even with all that power, you do not truly know how to control it. I mean, Lloyd has the power to move mountains with his mind.
By
He
the way,
barely
the
scratched
Q&A is
surface.
working this time, people. So if you have questions, just ask them. Just so you guys know. Sorry to interrupt you, Thinker. Just thought the fans might want to know.
Yeah, okay. And so when his father was trying to show him to do more, to use his power to its full potential, instead of just using it, he wants him to truly know it. But when he told him to move the mountain with his mind to make a bridge, he couldn't do it because he didn't have the patience. And when he used his dragon powers to build a bridge out of his own energy, he told him, "Dad, I'm the Golden Ninja. I know my limitations with my powers." And when he said is, "I know, son. I had that power once too. But the most saddest thing I never did was to truly understand that power." Lloyd has the ability to be even more with his Golden Ninja power. But he doesn't
Did any
know
of
how
you
to use
guys
it
ever watch
correctly.
that show when you were a kid called, I think it was called Dragon, and it was basically about, the years of the zodiac. There were these rings, and they would give you, like, the golden dragon power, and, like, the dark dragon power, and, like, there was always light and dark versions of each. And, like, it was this guy and his sister.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's a Disney's cartoon.
It was on every morning when I was a little kid.
I know. In the end, when his sister finally beat him to take his amulet of the Golden Dragon, she couldn't remove it because he truly understood the power that she could not take it away from him, and she realized what she has done. But then her brother, since they were both twins and they're both born on the year of the dragon, he shared his power with her, turning her black dragon amulet into a gold dragon, allowing them to be, both the golden dragon of good to fight against the evil black dragon.
Yeah, I know. I watched it. Always liked the dog. She was always kind of animals, and so, like, you knew she could never truly be evil, that she was just jealous of her brother receiving the power, even though clearly she was the more powerful of them when it came to, like, martial arts.
Oh, yeah,
He
totally.
was spiritually more stronger than her.
So, I mean, just think about it. I know Twilight already has training from Princess Celestia to use magic, but what about her friends? Do they truly know how to use their powers now? Because there are enemies who will try to take their powers away from them. If their powers are easily be taken away, if they do not know how to truly use it, is the world truly safe by those enemies?
I don't think they can be truly taken away from them now, due to the fact that it's sort of, like, embedded inside them, isn't it?
True, but sometimes you don't need to take away all their power. You just need, if you have an enemy who knows how to use their power against them.
It's like the prison jump. If your heart is clouded, then you can't perform it.
Yeah.
So to block the friendship of the main six, you could block the power of, let's call them the rainbow friendship power. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if they do not know how to truly balance their power, would they know how to use it at its full potential?
Exactly.
Because if you think,
You know, and you know what? This brings up a good point. They turned Discord good. That means the power of good is overbalanced in Equestria, meaning something even worse has to be around the bend, because there can't be good without evil. So that means there must be a great evil force around the bend. As the main six get stronger and stronger, evil must continue to grow to become powerful in order for the elements and for the world to maintain in balance. And hello, Otaku Gamer Brony. He says hello to all of you.
Oh,
hello.
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 You know? Which is why no matter how powerful the main six get, there will always be an enemy for them to face. Because if you truly get rid of all of bad, your world will be out of balance. And eventually, your good will end up turning to chaotic.
And besides,
Just
even
look
with
at,
all... true. My bad. Continue talking.
just look at Luna. She was good. But because there is no evil in the world, after they defeated Discord and defeated King Sombra, evil started to grow inside her, manipulating her good nature to
Well, it was
that
done
of
by Nightmare
jealousy,
Forces.
manipulating her heart and her loyalty towards that of bad. Because if you look, she was the element of loyalty. I don't know if that was like just an animation error or if they didn't really think about it, but it turned her greatest powers against her. Let's face it, I still think Luna could beat Celestia in a fair fight. Celestia had to resort to the elements of harmony when dealing with her sister. She could not defeat her on her own terms.
True. I mean, even with all the greatest superheroes in the world, sometimes it doesn't take strength, magic, or anything else. Sometimes it takes brain to beat over brawn. I mean, a good character is Lex Luthor against Superman. If anyone's seen the animated film All-Star Superman, Lex Luthor killed Superman with the very thing that gave him his power. He killed Superman using the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So even if Lex Luthor didn't even throw a punch at him, he killed him by using his brain. So sometimes, why wouldn't the main six do this? Why wouldn't someone else do that to the main six? If an enemy didn't have magic, nor the strength to fight them against their magic, trick them by using the very thing that gives them their power, their magic.
Exactly. It's sort of like in uh, Equestria, Fallout of Equestria. See, without the main six being together as friends, their elements sort of became corrupted. And as time went on, they became more and more corrupted to the point that they were shells of their elements, and they ended up doing worse than if they were together. I think if they were truly together, then they might have not made the mistakes they made.
And don't forget the old switcheroo. And every time when a superhero who is destined to be a hero does not become a hero, there's always a new hero to take that hero's place. So there could have been a different set of people who would have taken up that opportunity. we're not all tied to our destinies. Because sometimes someone else could come and take your place.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings up another point. I mean, there's a difference of knowing what you love and just knowing. So what do you know? Do you love what you know, or do you just know?
Precisely. If those forget the knowledge they have learned, or forget their history, they are doomed to repeat it.
Oh yeah, the great words. Oh yeah, like that.
Thomas Jefferson.
A great man once said, "If you focus too much on the future, you're wound up repeating the past."
Yes. What do you think about this, Rose?
Hmm. I understand what you mean there, and because with season 5 coming up, I think it's like with all the experiences from the battles against like Nightmare Moon, Discord, Sombra, and Chrysalis and Tyrek, um, and all of the lessons they've learned throughout the last 4 seasons, including the times when the true elements of harmony were tested when they faced the difficult choices they had to make. They know how to to inspire others to like to how you say take on their legacy. So like looking for like a new generation of ponies who can take on the step about laying the magic of friendship. And what you said about Discord before, now they've been fully reformed in the season 4 finale. I think there is a possibility there is going to be a bright future ahead of him because, like, not only that he's learned the true importance of friendship and Manny's friendship with Fluttershy, but also he gained the friendship of Twilight and the whole others of Ponyville and Equestria. So by so trying to continue on like his learning curve about the magic of friendship, and the betrayal by Tyrek was a demonstration of a weakness that can help him overcome the obstacle, just like Princess Luna when she was trying to be accepted by the ponies in Luna Eclipsed. So like
You
they're
know,
taking on the similar patterns.
I think it'd be fascinating to see the main six take on apprentices.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
It might get us some new interesting characters and some very interesting stories and developments as they teach uh, their apprentices rules and lessons.
Mhm.
So, all right, my topic sparked up a conversation so vast. Anyone has a new topic now?
For what I'd like to see in season 5 would probably be more CMC episodes, especially more. Actually, that could probably work to the whole apprentice thing too. Have them as apprentices or something.
But we're missing a couple then.
Hmm.
Maybe Twist would become an apprentice. For like Pinkie Pie? I could see Twist being Pinkie Pie's apprentice.
Yeah, I can totally see that too.
I
Another
can
cool.
see.
But
Sorry.
if so, they might need to get her a new voice actress that's voice isn't quite so annoying. Then again, I used to think Pinkie Pie's voice was annoying, and over time I did get used to it.
I can see Sweetie Belle becoming an apprentice for Twilight, and then like Scootaloo being apprentice for Rainbow Dash.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
Sweetie Belle could be apprentice uh, to Rarity, because she seems to have a knack for style and for being efficient and creating things.
Neville apprentice for Applejack.
But just because she's her sister doesn't mean she has to be.
I
She has
thought, I
skills and
thought
training. I think.
Wait, never mind. Hang on. Continue your talk.
I think Apple Bloom would make a good apprentice to Rarity.
Now, I thought Apple Bloom was going to go to Sakura's side because you've seen her working with potions and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have got into it if it wasn't for Sakura.
Apple Bloom the Alchemist. That'd be
Dun!
pretty cool. Should be like a special, like some kind of half doctor, half construction worker, half everything.
Yep, that's Sakura for you.
Another cool thing to probably see would be a good versus good episode where, like, they have a conflict, but it's for both sides actually have a reason. Well, I know they did that early back on it, like over a barrel, but I mean something different or better, sort of. That'd be a pretty good, cool thing to tackle, I think. Plus, that can introduce some more characters with an overarching plot or something.
I'd like to see Twilight learn how to fly better because she still kind of sucks at it.
She'll get used to it.
I wonder if she's learned how to sleep without her wings because she has seemed to be a bit tired throughout season 4.
Because she's been reading books a lot too. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, but it must be hard to like wake up one day with wings on your back and like have to try to sleep in them. I mean, they don't seem to listen.
Just sleep on top of your belly.
But then the blanket would go all up, and then you wouldn't have something nice to snuggle with.
And then just don't put your wings inside the blanket. Just cover yourself
Then
and
your
just leave the
wings would get cold.
Wait, why are we talking about this?
Twilight?
Right.
He has wings.
Yeah, I
It
know.
would be a nuisance, but I always wanted wings. Can't you imagine how nice it would be to fly across the sky? I bet it would be a lot like swimming underwater.
Yeah, just invent an airplane.
But you don't get to feel the wind. You don't get to feel the wind currents going through your feathers as you soar up. You don't get to feel the pull and energy as you flap your wings, and you don't get to feel the pull as you move your wings in order to cup the air current to move up higher.
You're trying to describe yourself with wings. I'm an earth pony who invented the first aeroplane and does the work for me.
Yeah. I forgot to give my OC a horn, so she's currently an earth pony.
Hooray!
I want to see a Celestia and Luna episode. So like a bit more of the backstory when they're fillies.
Mhm. Or like I could totally see how this would go. Let's see. Cut into the throne room where Princess Luna has just pulled a prank on her sister. Like, let's say maybe a drip glass or something, because they probably weren't invented when she was little. I could totally see Luna being a bit of a prankster, because she is, like the princess of dreams and stuff. And let's face it, dreams can be a little weird at times. And then, like, have it start off with them end up having to go into a prank war, and then have flashbacks of, like, how things used to be when they were fillies, like, when they used to pull pranks on each other and stuff. Like, Princess Celestia could be like, this is not appropriate for a princess.
Now you're taking the thing from the movie Brave.
What are you talking about?
After you said the line, "This is not how a princess should act," it reminds
That's
me
not
of
what
the
I
movie
said.
Brave.
That's not what I said. And besides that fact, she would eventually get over it and start playing pranks on her sister, like when they were little fillies. And then eventually they would end up coming to a conclusion and pulling a prank together off on, like, I don't know, a royal guard or something, and then we could, like, cut off with them laughing with each other.
Roy God was not there.
I don't know. Maybe this is just me wanting to see the sisters be so a little less Mary Sue-ish.
Well, they're not very Sue's if
Because
you kind of think about it.
an episode with them would be very boring if it was just them doing their regular princess activities, signing bills, meeting diplomats, going over the financial standing. Oh yeah, that makes a terrific episode.
You should see the micro comic for Princess Luna and Celestia. The one about Princess Luna. She had to take over Equestria's day job because she was taking care of the night, and Princess Celestia said, well, your side is easy, but during the day it's extremely exhausting. So it was a funny comic because Princess Luna was going absolutely insane with Princess Celestia's work.
Yeah, well, Princess Celestia would have to be careful too because if she moves the moon, the sun is farther away, so the moon affects us more rapidly. So if she were to even move the moon even a little bit closer to the Earth, it would cause a rip in the tides.
One. Princess Celestia was doing the moon job for 1,000 years after her sister was thrown into the moon for being Nightmare Moon. So I think that kind of contradicts what you just said.
Hey, she had 1,000 years to get good at her sister's job. You don't think she made any mistakes at first? The moon
Well,
isn't
she
her
Star
special
Swirl the
talent.
Beard on her side. So if she messed up, Star Swirl the Beard might help.
No, it's just that ponies didn't really understand things back then. So even if she messed up with the moon for a little bit, she eventually got the hang of it. Luna, from what you described, only had 1 day to get used to controlling it.
Okay.
Princess Celestia has to control
She had to
the
control the
sun
entire
every
kingdom.
second of the day.
You should really
Every
read the
second
comic.
of the day. So, who keeps buzzing?
Violet.
Who?
Violet's
Spears.
Alright, the other redhead. Okay. Anyways. Oh, Nick, you're back! I mean,
Yeah, sorry, I had a little bit of a ant infestation for some weird reason. It's like I go completely ant-free for days, and then all of a sudden 10 of them fucking show up.
cinnamon.
Oh yeah, you gotta hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, it works. You think it would attract them, but it doesn't. They hate it. Hate it. Put it all around my kitchen. I don't use actual cinnamon. I use cinnamon extract. It's like a liquid, and just put a little drop, like every couple of inches, around your kitchen, especially around things like doors and stuff where they could get in, and it will stop them.
Yeah.
It also makes your house smell like cinnamon.
Hooray!
As stew purposes.
All right, a new topic.
Let's
Wait,
see.
I got one.
Huh?
I got one.
Kind
You
of
know,
curious about zebras. Like, where do they come from? Obviously, they're a representation of, like, African culture. But at the same time, I don't know if Equestria is close to Africa. What is it for doing that? What are those weird markings on her flank? Is it her cutie mark? Or is it just a stripe pattern? We must know these facts.
Yeah, I want to see an episode where we get to see more of the Sakura's race.
Like, maybe have, like, her niece or nephew come and visit her or something. Or, like, a sister or something.
Oh, you should really read The Princess's Journal. The book came out, and it also talks about a little bit of Sakura's origin story in there.
Yeah, I saw that part. I read that part.
I only take the stuff that's in the show as canon. I don't take the stuff in the comic books as canon, and I don't keep the stuff in the books as canon unless it specifically states that it is. Because Hasbro will sell just about anything in order to make a buck.
So you also accept Latressier Girls as canon?
No.
But it's a part of it.
But it is not part of the show. It's a movie.
Yeah, but it continues right
It's
after
a movie.
it.
It's a movie.
Continues from the
The
movie.
movie.
Flash is in the show. Runs away.
Well, if it is in the show, then that means Cheerilee is at least 10 years older than Big Macintosh. And that means Rarity is about 10 years older than Macintosh, which means Applejack is the youngest of the main six. And, yeah, that also means Big Macintosh is legally dating Cheerilee, as we saw in the opening, or one of the songs that they showed us.
Yeah.
So, how do you like that terminology? It's canon now. You can't deny it.
Well, pony ages do age
It's just
differently
a
than
movie.
human.
Yeah. See, it's a movie. Get over it. It's not canon.
Mhm.
Anyways, let's see. Yeah. Someone called the call. Who joined?
It was Violet.
Oh.
He's in the
Okay.
conversation.
And
You know,
Nick
Yeah?
Sewell says hi.
Wait, what?
Okay. Nick Castlewell says hi. Hello. Next
Hello.
up, why don't we talk about the pink pony princess herself? Cadence?
Yay.
yeah. All right, Kaden.
You know, she really should be pregnant by now.
Yeah, that's what I also want to see in season 5. Her in shining armor, having their little filly of their own.
Yeah.
Princess Skyla.
It's not a boy. It should be a boy. That way then we can have a little shining armor and then he can have a little sister and it could be like a little shining armor in Twilight.
But they already released her as a baby toy out. If you seen Pink Smith's video of Princess Skyla, she has the same. She's the same as Sweetie Belle, just painted in a different color.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah,
I want a new pony design. I want something cute and sweet and lovable.
well, she is. It's Sweetie Bloom with. It's Sweetie Bloom, but in alicorn form. Yes, they gave birth to an alicorn baby.
Great, that means that alicorns can be born.
But we don't know if she could be really, how like, I'm trying to say, how do I say this?
She might turn into an alicorn later on.
No, she is born as an alicorn, but she might not have all the powers as an alicorn.
She might not be as powerful, is what you're saying. Well, of course not. Unicorns show that their magic gets stronger as they get older. Although I'd like to see what her special ability is. Seeing as her father is his stream marks are shield, so I like to think his special talent is protecting, which makes sense because he is a big brother. What I understand, big brothers are very protective.
Oh, and she was pre-born with a cutie mark as well.
What?
Ah, gotcha! I'm just playing. No, she doesn't have a cutie mark. I just want to see how you react.
Sir Brony, that isn't funny.
I think so.
Anywho, a cute little baby. But it should be a boy. I want the first one to be a boy.
But the toy already came out for Princess Skyla.
Yeah, well, they don't really
They will
show
also-
genitalia, do they? So it could still be a boy, just a very feminine-looking boy.
Okay.
There's also a toy of Princess Fluttershy.
What? But she's not a princess yet. They can't do that.
Unless it's someone who's really good at making fake merchandise that's so good that then he's trying to trick the pony fandom then.
You mean make such bad merchandising that it tricks the fandom?
No. If you make it look bad, then it won't look real. If you make it look too real,
No,
it'll look
because
bad.
the stuff that Hasbro gives us is crap. Like,
True.
those little My Little Pony purses, first off, it's creepy that you can unzip Rainbow Dash and put stuff inside her. Secondly, it looks like crap. I can make better plushies than that.
That's why. Maybe someone in the fandom made a perfectly good plushie, even make a custom cardboard box that took them hell of a time made, put a photo and said, revealed memorabilia, Princess Skyla.
Wait, her name is Princess Skyla, so it's not Princess Fluttershy.
No.
So
Okay.
it's not Princess Fluttershy, it's Princess Skyla, which means we just might be getting a few more alicorns, or they are just trying to merchandise alicorns and they'll never actually show up in the show besides maybe like walking through the background.
True. That is true. I mean, she is the daughter for Princess Kate in Shining Armor, and they did release a photo early. But you should check out Pink Smith's video. She already talked about the topic.
No. No spoilers.
No, she just talked about the toy. How she says how she says about the idea of Princess Skyla.
It brings to mind different things, and I wonder what her special talents will be. Maybe her special talent will be to protect love. Wait, her name is
I was thinking the same
Skyla?
thing too.
Wait, what's her name again? Princess
Princess
Skyla?
Skyla.
What's her name?
Princess Skyla.
Okay, so it was right. Let's see, Princess Skyla. What special talent could go with a Skyla? Well, obviously it has something to do with the sky. Ooh, I know, maybe she has the ability to create aurora borealis.
Nah.
Oh, that was a good idea, though. It would have made
Yeah, it was a good idea, but I just don't. It just doesn't work.
Maybe she has the ability to change the color of the sky?
Nah.
Me? I have quite,
Oh, wait.
quite got a good idea.
Skyla. Why does that sound familiar? Skyla. It sounds like something from Star Wars.
I know, right? Here,
Wait, does she have curly hair like in buns?
No.
No, she is actually a ripped off of Sweetie Belle, but painted in a different color palette. But she has wings and an alicorn.
Let's see. Skyla.
Skyla.
Maybe she has the special talent to teach her how to fly.
How about
Oh, come on. Just say what you first.
not like?
Just say what you said in the first part. Princess Skyla is probably the princess to protect magic, like her mom.
Well, no. To protect love. Her mother's the princess of love, and her father's special talent is protection. Now that sounded wrong. But, so, she would be the princess of protecting love. She'd probably take over the rule of the Crystal Empire. I wonder if she'd be a crystal pony since she would be born in the Crystal Empire. An interesting thought whether or not being born in the Crystal Empire makes her crystal pony or not. I still bet she'll be cute. Can't wait to see the actual show design.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the toy came out.
Well, the toys always look slightly different than the actual show. I mean, most of the toys for Applejack have her with pigtails instead of a ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
Which, yes, in fact, it's kind of irritating. Ba-da-da-da.
I'm singing here because I'm bored to do.
I also want to see the friendship between Fluttershy and Discord.
Oh, that would be fun. Like,
Oh,
get
they're
them to
fine.
see them have a tea party. I wonder if he gets jealous of her animals. I bet he
Actually-
does. I bet he gets all red and mad and be like, "Yeah,
Actually, have you seen the Friendship comics? Discord gave all the animals the ability to talk, so Fluttershy can hear them in English.
But she already understands them. She doesn't need them to be in English.
Yeah, but he wanted her to have a more intelligent conversation with them. After all the animals of the forest that was able to speak English threw a big party for Fluttershy. And then Sakura came in and said, Discord, Sakura, It was a funny conversation stuff.
Yeah, that was
If they do speak English, that means they can no longer be adopted as pets due to the fact that then they would be considered a sentient being, and hence they would
Relax.
be
Whoa. Hang on. Relax. In the end, Sakura told Discord he has to change everything back to normal, and he needs to be in more control of his power. And he said, I know, but maybe Fluttershy can help me.
I wonder if he can make
And that was the end of the comic. But in the end, they put all the animals back to normal.
Alrighty then. What if he missed one? What if there's still a bunny that can talk? He'll never get adopted, that poor bunny.
Relax. Just get this.
one, the Chimera.
Isn't that Chimera extremely dangerous?
By the way, shouldn't deers be able to talk? Deers, they're a lot like ponies. You'd think they'd be able to talk, yet we clearly saw one get taken home for a pet.
I don't know.
I mean, deers do make great pets as long as you keep them outside, but I can't imagine keeping a deer as a pet inside unless it's like Diamond here and she has a huge house.
True.
I don't know, maybe the deer was there getting his own pet. He had antlers, so clearly it was a
True.
wish some more animals were easy to just turn like that.
You know what? Okay, continue.
Oh no, I was going down a bad road anyways.
Oh, you know what's weird? You know how Princess Celestia is trying to get treaties with other countries and stuff, and she barely got allied with 5 different lands already?
Yeah.
It's been 1,000 years. She's been alive for 1,000 years, and she's barely doing that right now. You can see she got Saudi Arabia, and that's only one land.
Well, it's probably more that, well, she's lived for so long, it's probably more that she just has to keep updating the treaties. Because if a treaty goes out of style, or it might be, that, oh, a new person's in control now, so we have to come up with a new treaty for this to work,
I know, but if you kind of think about it, she doesn't have the griffins on her side. I mean, if you look at the map, do not use it as scale because it says in the corner. Do not use as scale. It points to an area pointing to the Griffin Kingdom, and she doesn't have a Griffin King or Queen at the Equestria Games, at sea. So that means she has not.
They were participating. It's possible that the king and queen just couldn't make it, and they probably just sent diplomats or something. By the way, Otaku Gamer Bernie says, if Discord and Fluttershy become a couple, I'll jump out of a window. Well, but I make it a short window so you don't kill yourself. And you might want to open the window first so you don't get covered in glass and have to pee.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, my ideal episode of Fluttershy in Discord would be it could take around about like Housewarming Eve, and Fluttershy and the main 6 would show Discord what being together as friends and family is all about during that time of year. Because if that would happen, it would be the first one, and I would imagine a Disco and Fluttershy duet. Thinking about like since the first time that Fluttershy reformed him, he would admit his true feelings of the friendship to Fluttershy of how she means to him. So that would be pretty sweet.
But also, it would mean that we would get to see Discord get gifts for all of the main 6, and I bet they would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the only one that would really like them would be Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, because Rainbow Dash can appreciate a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Pinkie Pie, because Pinkie Pie is Pinkie Pie. Oh my god, what if he got teeth for Gummy?
Mm-hmm.
Kami the crocodile. Yeah.
Yes,
I said
imagine.
that was a
It
brilliant
wouldn't be
idea.
so cute when he bit all over her, would it? It'd be so cute anymore, would it? Like he should make it them be like rubber teeth, so like it looks like he's actually fighting her in retrospect, and like they squeak every time he bites her. It would be so cute.
Huh.
Sorry. Gummy is by far my favorite pet out of them all.
What do you want to see in season 5, Nick?
Season 5, I'll admit pretty much the same thing involving Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. Like, I honestly think they should get their own episodes. So that way we know a little bit more about them. Not only that, but I mean, like for example, Celestia's character, so far as we know, is just kind of like calm, cool, collected almost all of the time, unless, of course, she's the one in danger. So I'd kind of like to see what her typical day is like.
Also, it takes Twilight turning an entire town into chaos in order for her to lose her temper and yell at her.
Yeah. Yeah, and even then, it wasn't even yelling at her. She pretty much just treated her like, I don't know, more like her own child, where it's just like, my room now. You know, kind of like you're like, how do I put it? It was basically kind of like, you me talk right now, library, kind of thing. So, and then even whenever she was there, she didn't have this harsh tone to her. So
I want to see Vicky McIntosh with Smarty Pants again.
yeah.
Like, I want to see, like, what is it? That Halloween night. Nightmare Night?
Yeah.
I want to see, like, just Smarty Pants stall just discreetly tucked into, like, his breast pocket of his costume. Yes. It would make my day. I know that's not a big thing, but I would love
So I'd like to see Cheese Sandwich return.
I love cheese sandwich, but I don't know if they would really be able to get, what's that name, guy?
Weird Al.
Weird Al Olshavix or whatever to be able to be on it again. They might. Oh my god, you know what would be really funny? To see a Phantom Pony. You know, like Phantom of the Opera. Like have Rarity go to like the Phantom of the Opera play and like have her totally fan out over it.
Yes.
I love
that would be
seeing-
fantastic.
Yes, I love seeing Rarity fan out. We don't get to see her, you know, fanning over people very often. We've seen it maybe 3 to 4 times, and I love it. She's always so adorable. You know, like, what's the name?
Fancy Pants?
Yeah, she did it for Fancy Pants and that,
Trenderhoof?
yeah, yes. And then that, the Photographer Pony, and, she did
Hoity Toity.
Princess Celestia too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but I love to see her fan out, like just totally turn into a fangirl. It's so much fun. And Otaku Gamer Brony says, in season 5, I want to see the Crusaders get their tooting mark 1 per episode, and for the main 6 to come across a villain even more insane than Tarek.
Ooh.
Well, Tarek's going to be hard to beat because due to the fact that, well, he was one of the original villains. I mean, I suppose they could bring back his brother, although his brother got turned into a prince at the end of Nightmare Castle, and yeah. Wonder if they could get Turek to turn into a prince. Might take a lot of kissing.
I'm not sure about that.
But you know what? They should make a new or an old villain come back and make him fight the main 6. But not.
Oh, let's have the Smooths
without
come
the
back. I
traditional
love that
villain
thing.
stuff.
I don't particularly care for the witches, but we could have the Smooths come back,
Oh,
devouring the land of Equestria, and they have to fight it. And what if their a friendship power doesn't work on it? They have to come up with another way to defeat it because it's not really an entity, you know. like, you know, some unicorn was messing around with some dark magic and accidentally summoned it, and it's like devouring Equestria. Oh,
Or
it's so much
it's been
fun. Or like the Crystal Empire. Yes.
Ooh.
true.
I want to see the smooths come back. And I want them to keep the faces that it makes. Because they make me laugh. Because they make funny faces. Because,
Alright.
mouth wide open, big eyes, eating everything.
Dun dun dun! Hey, do you know they were about to? You know, about 3 or 2 years ago, I believe they were gonna make a MLP video game, Friendship is Magic, for the DS,
Really?
and it involved, yeah, and it involved the destruction of the element of harmony. I forgot the
Whoa.
goat guy's
Actually-
name.
Oh yeah, I just thought of something. Okay, GAC is the perfect thing to sell along with the smooths. Because I swear it looks just like GAC.
Wait a minute.
Gag. Gag, gag,
Wait.
gag.
Wasn't the Smooths something from the Power Rangers movie?
No, it's one of the original villains. The witches summoned the smooths, and it was to eat and cleanse all the pretty ponies away.
Uh-huh.
And
But didn't water
it's
defeat
like
it?
this giant purple thing with eyes and mouths, and like the witches were like sailing their boat on top of it. Although I don't really care for the witches, but the smooths would be nice. And let's face it, due to the fact that I'm pretty sure GAC helps pay for My Little Pony because its commercials is always in between them, it is the perfect thing to like sell with like the little toys, like maybe have like a GAC monster, like have it be a GAC monster. No, I don't know if you can buy it.
Also, Smooths is also a fruit ice in Australia.
Ooh, what color is it?
Anyway. Before, does anyone know the goat villain from G1? I forgot his name.
Grogar.
Turek.
No.
Grogar.
Grokon?
Yeah, Grogar.
Okay, so it turns out in the 3DS, the DS version of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was supposed to be made, and so it was featuring that villain, and that villain had so much power that he literally destroyed the Element's harmony. But that was part of the storyline.
Yeah.
So Twilight was
No,
given
I
the
don't
scroll.
remember him being that bad.
No, you gotta look for it online. They canceled the game because when Season 4 was about to come out, they had to kill it because they wanted to do the Elements of Harmony origin in Season 4. So the game was canceled because of that. So
Well, it probably wasn't canceled. It was probably just put away for a little while.
Well, mostly the story on the video game is completely different than what we saw on the TV show because Twilight was given a scroll by Princess Celestia to go to the temples of the Elements of Harmony to rebuild new ones to defeat the goat villain from G1.
What?
Doku Gamer says MLP Fem game for 3DS. I must get it. It is not. It was
It's
never
not
released.
coming out.
I
It
am
was
tired,
canceled.
Doku Gamer
It's
Brony.
canceled. It's canceled, my friend. They
Well-
canceled it before Season 4 even happened, and it was in production right after the end of Season 3.
Well, I would like there to be a game for the DS because I actually have a DS, and it would be nice. But they probably won't. They will probably release it for like the DS 3D or something.
It was a good idea and concept, and it was supposed to be an RPG type, too. And you go into a squad of 3, so you choose your 3 favorite ponies.
Yeah.
1 second. I think I'm being called.
Ah, here we go. Yeah, there was been some talk on the MLP wiki in some of the comment threads that that some people want to see Grogar in Generation 4, and they thought about a potential voice actor for him if they do decide to bring him back. And you never guess who that is.
Good guy. The goat guy never interested me. He wasn't really all that interesting.
Well, if they do, bringing back in Generation 4, they think that Jeremy Irons, who voiced Scar in The Lion King, would voice him.
As long as he doesn't have to sing.
That sounds like a good idea.
As long as he doesn't have to sing. I'm okay with it. Because he can't sing. He can talk with with musical accompaniment very nicely. But he can't really sing. No offense. He tries. He does try. I mean, I like your parrot as much as the next person. Nazi imagery excluded. But still. Actually, by the way, has anybody really noticed anything interesting about The Little Mermaid? You know, I'll probably do a video on it. I should probably stop talking
The
about
Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. Because her one song that supposedly started the whole wanting more songs, she actually exactly states what she wants. So does Hercules, if you actually think about it. Hercules wants to be admired and be famous and be loved and hear people screaming out his name. Ariel wants to be basically a scientist and live among the humans and learn their customs. Like, I don't know, a human wanting to live alongside.
Part of your world. Yeah.
Look where they run, look where they walk, look where they spend all day in the sun. Wondering, wish I could be
Of your world. Oh yeah, I guess it does.
Say what?
Alright. What's your top favorite Disney song?
Oh, I know. I always love that song in The Little Mermaid where she's like, I know it doesn't have any lyrics, but it always hypnotizes.
It sounds good. I like it.
It always
Okay,
hypnotizes.
Scribbles, you're up. Now, Rose, what about you? What do you got?
Let's see. Favorite Disney song? Ooh. I don't have any particular favorite Disney songs I like, but let's see. I like Let It Go from Frozen, and that was a cool
her
movie.
lyrics on the last one. She can't hit the pitch. She kind of starts Sorry, I'll be quiet.
And let's see. I like The World's Greatest Criminal Mind from The Great Mouse Detective, sung by Rattigan.
Ooh,
nice.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
I
like Lilo and Stitch. Me, I am Oha he ha Oyamahi. You know that song.
Yeah.
The opening song, yeah.
Yeah, love that song.
I'm Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
Love
nice.
them, my favorites.
What about you, Lore Weaver Knight? What about you like?
I really don't really have a favorite song, but if I had to choose, I'd have to choose either the Make a Man Out of You song from Mulan or both of this I Got Friends on the Other Side or
Oh
the
yeah, that's a good one.
other song, Dig a Little Deeper.
Ooh,
You gotta dig a
another
little
song
deeper.
that's really good is the song from Mulan, Reflection, the extended version, the one that they cut from the movie. It's actually really, really good, and the imagery they did for this is beautiful. You know, her riding on horseback, like the horse going down like a Buddhist monk thing.
Oh,
You
nice.
know, the geishas walk. It's just beautiful. Although I always had a soft spot for "It's Tough to Be a God" from El Dorado. Like
Oh,
it's just a really fun song to sing along with.
I like from Mulan. I like "I'll Make a Man Out of You." I love that song.
Yeah. Donny Osmond. Donny Osmond.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But did you guys know that Ursula was based off of a God, what are they called? Um, a cross dresser, but like what are they
Drag
called?
queen.
A drag queen. That's it. Yeah, she was based off of a drag queen. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is.
Um, well,
You
I
gotta
never really
dig
liked
a
the
little
song
deeper,
"Feel the Love from
find
Away."
out who you are.
Do you know Mushu actually had a song in the movie, like an actual song where he was trying? It was supposed to be before she went into the camp to try to perk her up to, to pull it off. He had a song, and it got deleted from the movie because apparently they thought it was just a waste of time. You can watch it. It is on YouTube. Um,
Oh, I just remembered another song that I probably like from a Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
That would be Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie.
oh, that's a great
Oh yeah,
one.
I love that
I
one.
love the Goofy movies.
Yeah.
Um,
I also like. Oh, continue.
Another interesting one, and I know this isn't a Disney movie, but it is a kids movie. I always loved "Don't Make Me Laugh" from the.
Pebble and the Penguin. Yes.
I
Oh
love
yeah.
that song. Like, and you could just tell Jim Carrey's having so much fun with this.
Yeah, he is great at playing villains, and
Especially for
his voice is
flamboyant
so.
ones.
His voice is so. Yeah.
It is a fun song to sing. I mean, some of the lyrics are kind of I slap my knee are kind of like what? But it's a good song. It's catchy, and I like it, even though it's not a Disney song. I gotta go. Don Bluth movie. Ooh, speaking of Don Bluth movies, another good one was that song from American Tail.
Oh yeah.
Um, uh,
I can tell.
the sister sings it. Dreams you dream in the dark of the night.
Yes.
That
Yes.
song. I don't know
Yeah.
the name of it, but that song. And Otaku Gamer Brony says, just can't wait to be king for the Lion King.
Oh yeah. Just can't
Yes,
wait
that
to
one as
be
well.
king.
God, I can never do. God, I always had
Keep your
such a hard
pet
time
on.
with that level on my Nintendo 64. Dear Lord, that level was incredibly hard. I heard the instrumentals for that song so much because I can never make that jump from the stupid giraffe's head to the stupid monkeys. I always miss the stupid monkeys.
If this is where the Mod King heading, count me out. Forgot the lyrics. But
Out of
it's a good
order,
one.
out of Africa, I wouldn't lay about.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't stick about. Yeah, I love that moment.
It's the
You can just fall running.
morning report. It's both the long and the short. They actually did bring that song back when they remastered it and re-released it because
Oh,
originally
yeah.
it was cut from the movie, which is awesome because it is an interesting little song. It's not that long. Plus, I love it when like the little lion starts singing and like starts pouncing on the bird. I'm sorry. I can just imagine Simba shaking pom poms while singing that. Maybe it's because I watched way too much of this anime recently, but I can just imagine uh, Simba shaking pom poms while singing this song. Pretty Little Corgis. And apparently, unfortunately for me, there actually is a spin-off of this anime called Pretty Rhythm Dreams My Future. which I will have to watch too, because I actually greatly enjoy this anime. I don't know why, but I'm addicted to it. It might be the musical sequences, because I love Japanese music. I have almost memorized one of their songs. Trust me, I love this anime. It's lots of fun. So. Maybe it's just because I dance like those anime girls. I have no ability to dance. Yeah.
Prince
I'm one of
Ali,
those.
Alia B, Alia Pablo. Huh? Who doesn't like that one? A hunkered backers with swords. Yeah, I love that song.
Like only second grade better.
What about you, Scribbles? What song do you like from Disney? Scribbles in there?
Devil. Devil's Foot. Do you know what's funny? I actually kind of like the reprise of Be Prepared, which they cut out of the movie, and they will never return it because it's basically Scar hitting on Kilala, being like, "You shall be my queen, whether you like it or not." You know, and it's so funny because like he's just so oblivious. You know, it's like, why don't they love Zazu? Uh, and it's just so funny. Like, you're, what am I missing? Your grip on reality. You know?
Yeah.
It's funny.
That happens when somebody always goes into power. They think they have so much power that they don't need to do anything else, and they can try to do whatever they want.
Yeah, something like that. Um, although I think it is kind of wrong for them to blame Scar for the drought. I mean, he really has no control over, you know, like the dry and wet season. You know?
True.
I mean, for all we know, it could have been the dry season. By the way, it just makes it seem like that, like in a day, the Pride Lands go back to normal after that drought. You know, and it's like that's not how it works. You know. But even though we get to see the baby be born, I think we get to see it in the first movie. Like lions give birth to cubs in about 4 months. I might be wrong about this, but I can swear from what I remember from Natural Geographic, it's like 4 months, which means the Pride Lands were completely back to normal within 4 months. Uh, although, um, yeah. I wasn't a fan of Lion King 2, but I did like Lion King 1.5.
Well, it's funny.
Yeah.
It shows the events how Timon and Pumbaa tried to break up Simba and Noddy.
Nala.
Nawa. Sorry,
Nala.
I bit my tongue. Ow.
Aw, poor thing. I'm not going to kiss it and make it all better. I'm sorry.
Well, I wasn't asking to you to do that, but now I'm kind of creep out. So I'm just gonna walk away from here now.
Go ahead. Then we just won't be able to hear you.
I can throw my voice from a distance.
Any visits? Let's see. You know, it's kind of sad that Tingle didn't do so good when it first came out. I thought it was a really good movie. Apparently people didn't go see it because it was 2D. I thought it was a really good movie. You know? My favorite part is definitely when they're like at the cuddly duckling, and like these big burly guys just start singing. My favorite scene is right when they ask Finn to tell them what his dream is, and it's like at that moment Flynn Rider realizes he's in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
You know? Just the look on his face is like, what? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
It's funny.
I mean, come on, it's just so cute. Also, I like the guy who bakes. And he made muffins. I love breakfast.
Oh yeah. Who was that?
What?
Oh, that was probably me. I just got back. I actually have to get going. I got called away for something, so I shall talk
Okay.
to you. I shall talk to the majority of you guys probably sometime in the Rift Cafe. So,
Alright,
toodles.
bye.
Okay.
Thanks,
See
Grandma.
ya.
Okay. You got a dream. You got a dream. You got a dream. Yeah, I like that part.
He's got a dream. I just wanna see the floating lanterns gleam.
She got a dream.
With every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my tower. 'Cause way down deep inside, I've got a dream.
She got the dream.
She's got a dream.
She's got the dream.
Ugh.
What about you, Flynn? What's your dream? Dream?
I'm in a Disney movie. Yes. He totally realizes this. From then on, Flynn takes on a different personality, in case you didn't realize.
Oh yeah, he changed his perspective.
Yep-a-rooney. By the way, did you know that Harley Quinzel was based off of Tara Strong?
Please just Google it. I Googled it. Who inspired Harley Quinn for Batman? Just look at the Batman Wikipedia site and Batman Online, and there's a video of a documentary of the dude who invented Harley Quinn because it was based off a woman in a play that played Harley Quinn from a famous play.
Alright. If you trust Wikipedia.
No, not just Wikipedia, but I also went to the official online Batman Online and a documentary of a video that you can see while you typed in who inspired Harley Quinn from Batman, and it shows a video, an actual video of the inspiration of Harley Quinn. I'm trying to remember the title, but you can just Google it. Nowhere, and you can even look at the wiki. Nowhere says Tara Strong.
Okay. Don't you find it suspicious that Harley Quinn is very much like Tara Strong?
Not really, because I really never thought about it.
And that she eventually did voice act for her?
Hey guys, I'm gonna also have to head out here, so.
Okay, well, if you want, why don't we all sign off? Because we have been going at this for about an hour.
Oh, we
Okay.
have? Okay.
Oh, so I'm Starlight Pony, your lovable host, and here I'm reminding you that it's once again time for you to send in topics that you want to hear us discuss. So, here, thank you all for joining me. Do you guys want to do your sign-ups?
This is Rosie saying, see you later, every pony.
Okay.
I'm Lord Weaver Knight. Hope you have fun. See you all next time.
Tinkerbone.
Thinker Brony, and thanks for watching.
Twirls. You're off.
I don't even think he knows he's on right now because he didn't say a word in this conversation.
Whatever. The swirly guy. Whatever your name is. Say your sign-off. You don't get one.
Okay. I'm Jose, saying goodbye.
Thank you. And I'm Starlight Pony. Thank you for once again joining us on fanchat. And once again, don't forget to turn in those topics that you want to hear us discuss. So join me next week on fanchat. Starlight Pony signing out. And don't forget to sparkle. Yeah?